Namaste, everybody. I'm sorry it's a bit late. Couldn't get my phone to find this to go live for some reason. So so here I am, and I apologize again, and thank you for your patience. So let's just begin. So begin seated tall and straight. Close the eyes. Bring the attention inward. Nothing to do, nothing to seek. Everything we need is already within. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you are everywhere. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine that you're becoming one with all beings. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And then God will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. God's healing light. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we acquire a strong desire for liberation from pain and suffering, and may we cherish no ill feelings against each other, only peace love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So let's just do a bit of alternate nostril breathing, calming breathing technique. So this helps to prepare the mind for meditation. And so we're just not going to do any breath retention today, just a calming, just an even flow of breath in and even flow of breath out, but the same duration on each same minute of breath. We're also going to apply a friction technique, which helps us to visualize and helps to cultivate imagination and creativity. The more creativity and imagination you have, the more you can realize for yourself. So we're breathing in through the left, out through the right, back in through the right, out through the left. Make sure you close both nostrils completely before you breathe out. So left hand in Yana Mudra, second finger and thumb connected, other two fingers extended on the left knee. The right hand, second and third fingers fold down to the wrist, turn the palm towards you. The thumb is used for the right nostril, the right ring finger for the left nostril. We always use the right hand. So this is Vishnu Mudra like this. When we turn the palm towards us, it becomes the mudra that we use for pranayama. As we do this, on the inhale, imagine the breath moving down towards the root of the body. Imagine the lungs sitting at the root. Exhale, you imagine the breath moving back up. And so you're just constantly watching the breath moving in and out. Okay, so we'll guide you through it. Try to keep your attention in the space in the eyebrows the whole time. Just visualize yourself in this space here, in the space between the eyebrows. Watch yourself doing exercise. Be the witness. Sitting up tall and straight now. Exhale, completely empty the lungs. Then close up the right side of the right thumb. Inhale through the left, down to the lungs. Close off the left, open right, exhale. Watch the breath move back up. Inhale immediately down through the right. Again, down towards the root of the body. Close the right side, open left, exhale, back up. Inhale down to the left. Close the left, open right, exhale, back up. Inhale, back down to the right. Close the right nostril, open left, exhale, back up. Inhale down to the left. Close left, open right, exhale. Inhale to the right, back down. Close the right, open left, exhale, back up. Inhale left, down. Close left, open right, exhale, back up. Inhale down, right. Close right, open left, exhale, back up. Inhale down, left. Close left, open right, exhale. Inhale down, right. Exhale, up, left. Inhale down, left. Exhale, right, back up. Inhale down, right. Exhale, left, up. Continue. Inhale, left. And right, exhale. Keep watching the ascending and descending. Inhale down. Exhale, left, up. Inhale down, left. Exhale, right, back up. Inhale about what you observe. Inhale right, be unfazed, unbothered, unjudging. Exhale left, back up. Inhale left down. Exhale right, back up. Inhale down right. Exhale up left. Last time, inhale left down. Exhale right, back up. Inhale down right. Exhale left, back up. Then bring the right hand down on the right knee. Sit tall again. Extend out of the hips, the head high, shoulders back, chest open. Just bring your attention to the space between the eyebrows again. Picture an Om symbol there, however you want to picture it. Maybe it's a golden shape. Maybe it's transparent. Maybe it's made out of a jewel, whatever, however you want to picture it. See it clearly in your mind. Just try to hear it singing its song, it's chanting its sound that contains all the tones of the universe, all of them merging together to form a homogeneous, beautiful, celestial sound. Hear it in your mind. And feel its powerful vibrations. Don't jar you. Just feel the power of that vibration, containing all the vibrations of the universe as well. Throughout the practice, remain established in the Om. Think of it as the heart song of the earth. Think of it maybe even as the voice of God, leading you through the practice, guiding you into a place of calm, consciousness. So now with the mind sharp and clear, and with that sound of Om firmly ingrained in your mind, and that vibration firmly ingrained within your being, let's begin the practice. So come to standing. So we'll start off by charging the body up with your energy. Stand with your feet about 10 inches apart. Bring your arms up over the head. From the soles of feet, imagine drawing your energy right up to the body, right to the fingertips. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 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 inhale. Hold all the breath and the attention at the fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale all the way back down. 2, 3, 4. Feel the earth's energy flush right down throughout the body. 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. Attract the earth's energy right up to the fingertips through your attention. 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing in evenly and steady. 6, 7, 8. Holding now the fingertips. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale all the way back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. Bring up even more of the earth's energy from the soles of the feet right up to the fingertips. Breathe in. Leave it all up there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding all the attention of the breath at the fingertips now. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. Feel the earth's charge flushing right down to the body. Feel fully charged. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring your arms down now. Let's continue with some warm-up exercises. As you start to swing from side to side, feel as though your arms are heavy ropes, whipping them around the body. And then start to shift the shoulders a little bit faster, and faster and faster. Make as though the arms were dead, just hitting the body any which way, head flying in all the directions. And then start to slow it down. Good. So now, hands on the hips, circle the head, loosen up the neck. Imagine the head is a big heavy ball that's just rolling around its big joints. Allow the head to fall back to the sides and in front. Heavily. Switch the direction of rotation. Try to see the floor in all the directions as you take the head around. Ears come to the shoulders, practically the chin to the chest, back of the head to the top of the back. Good. Release now. Left foot forward a little bit. Right arm swings forward for 4. And then go back. If you're having trouble with your shoulder, you can always move your left hand up to the inside of the shoulder to help support. And back. And then the other side, the other arm, right foot in front, left arm forward. Back for 4. Heels big up to throw a ball. Forward again. And then go back. And release. Bring both hands in front and circle in opposite directions. Don't think too much about it. And then just allow the arms to move all by themselves. And release. Take hold of the opposite elbows over the head now and bend to the left. Go to the right. Try not to make folds in the waist area. And go to the right again. Come back to the center, go back. And front. Back again. And forward. And from here, take your elbows over the head and then just circle the head and shoulders and neck. Little circles. Alright, you're getting bigger by adding your chest and upper back. If you feel comfortable, circle the whole trunk. Bring the body down all the way. Coming back up, top, and then little circles again. Shoulders, neck, head. And adding a little bit more movement, making the circles larger, adding the chest and the upper back. And then finally, big circles, tracing them in front of the body. Move according to your condition as always. And coming all the way back up. Release the arms. Shake out the wrists, very, very rapidly moving the fingers. And up and down. Make as though the fingers are the wings of a hummingbird, moving so fast you can't even see them moving. Now take the arms out to the side. You can hold on to, if you need, a chair or a wall, and then just swing lightly back and forth. You hold on to the wall, you can move against the movement. Get the knee to the shoulder. Now heads go back. Again, be mindful of your movements. Like you're trying to kick yourself in the head from behind. And then the other leg, switch. Left leg, hinge forward a little bit, bend forward to get your knee to the shoulder more easily. Allow the leg to swing freely. And release. Good. And then from here, bring the arms up, press the palms up, lift up off the heels. Exhale, come back down. Lift up the toes. Inhale, rock forward, and reach your toes, push up. Exhale, pull down. Again, the heels down. Inhale, come up. Lengthen up the navel. Exhale, come down. And come up. Hold it this time. Press through the base, the heels of the palms. Try to get up higher. Try to imagine trying to push the hands right through the ceiling. And down. Release. Come to the front of the mat. Surya Namaskara. Hands to heart, close the eyes. divine duty to all beings everywhere, do it because it must be done. Surya Namaskar. Raise your arms up over the head, reach up high, hips forward, come forward and down. Bend your knees if you need to, bring your hands flat on the ground, your chest on your thighs. The right foot back, sink down to the seat, lift the head, push the seat in and down. Come into high plank. Bring the knees down, the seat all the way back behind the heels. And glide between the arms. Brush your nose when you come forward. Lift the head, shoulders back, head back. All the way back, the seat behind the heels. 2 more times. Glide between the arms. You can push your elbows outside if you like. Pull the floor towards you with your hands. Propel yourself forward with more power and ease. Bring the seat all the way back. Once again, come forward. Make like slate clippings to the grass. Raise the head up. Toes go to the neck and the shoulders. Roll over your toes. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Melt the heart between your shoulder blades. And the head comes down. The right foot forward to the hands now. If that was difficult, roll the knee down first. If the foot doesn't make it all the way, just scoot your foot forward. Use your hands just as they can reach you. Sink the seat in, chest forward. And then bring the feet back in, chest on the sides, head down. Uttanasana. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Engage your buttocks and your upper back as you go back into your back, standing back bend, support the movement. Come forward and down into Uttanasana. Fold the body in half. Left foot back, sink down to the seat. Into the plank. Knees down, the seat all the way back again behind the heels. Glide forward 3 times again. Come forward, uncoil, lift the head, and all the way back. Come forward again. Smooth movements. Raise the head, shoulders back, the head comes over the seat perhaps eventually. All the way back. And then glide forward again. Push your shoulders back, toes go to the neck, down the shoulders, make sure you're not crunching the lower back or the back of the neck. Roll over your toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana this time. Now the heart to sink down, the head come drop below the arms. Left foot steps forward again, you can bring your knee down first, sink down to the seat. And come right foot to meet the left, Uttanasana. Come right to stand, reach up your back. Return home, hands to the heart. Don't worry about the breath, just move the body in a way that feels natural and comfortable. And we'll keep the breath steady and even. The breath will figure it out and deliver more ease and fluidity of movement. Bring the right foot back into the plank. Ashtanga Namaskar. Release chest, forehead down. Glide through between the arms. Come up into Cobra. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keep being a witness, watching body moving all by itself. Right foot steps forward. Feet come together, bow to the legs, gesturing deep humility. Come up, expressing surrender to the highest self. Return home, hands to the heart. Rise up again, show up in every sense of the word. Be present all throughout the practice. And where is it? Everything you do is an offering. Left foot back into a lunge. Come into high plank. Lower down. Come forward. And back. Connect the movement seamlessly. Think of this as a divine dance devotion. Left foot forward. Sit down to the seat. Feet come together. Uttanasana. Pull the body down onto your legs. Come right up to stand. Reach up the back. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms. Go down. Right foot back, sink down to the seat. Lift the seat, lift the arms up. Sink the seat forward, allow the arms to come down. Inhale in. Feel as though the arms are touched the hips and it's pulling the hips further down the trunk of the hips. Inhale. Lift up. Extend the trunk, extend the spine. Then come back into high plank. Lower down, Ashtanga Namaskara. Come forward into the Cobra. Into downward facing dog. Move the mindfulness, consciousness, and reverence towards all forms. Right foot down, sink down to the seat, and then lift the seat up as you bring your arms up. Extend the spine and come down. The arms come down. Inhale, come up. Imagine the arms as the wings of a butterfly. Open yourself up completely. reach up. Send the feet forward, allow the arms to float down, head drops back. Look with the left foot into the right, Uttanasana. Pull the body down onto your legs. Come right up to standing. Arch back as you see fit. Come back home, Pranayama. Always coming back to the source of divine love. Reach up and back. Allow all movements to reflect that love and devotion. Pull the body down onto your legs, Uttanasana. Left foot back, lower the knee down, sink that to the feet. Inhale, lift up again. The feet turn to the right this time as you come down. Float your hips down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, the seat comes down again. Close the front heel. Come forward a little bit. Inhale. Keep the lower back pushing up and in. Make sure you don't crunch it or compress it. Back into high plank. Lower down. Throne humbleness. Come forward and up into the cobra. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot steps forward. Lower the knee. Step down to the seat. But only to rise up again. Lift up. Go to the left this time. Sink down the seat. And come down. Inhale. Come up. Feel as though you're a shapeshifter moving between the forms. Effortlessly, gracefully. All the forms of us emerging to one. All reflections of the divine grace of the highest self. Pull the body down onto your legs, Uttanasana. Come right to standing, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms up. Go down. Variation this time. Lift the head and chest, press into your hands. Either jump or walk back into Chaturanga, hover just above the ground. Hold your hands and come up into upward facing dog. You can always keep your hips on the ground if it's too much. Now let's see if you can bring your hips forward a little bit. If you bend the toes under, if that helps you. And then just try to push your chest forward, the shoulders back. Make sure you don't lose your neck. Telescope the neck out of the shoulders. Now feel like a dog howling like at the moon. Imitate the dog in every sense. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Remove your toes back into downward facing dog. Here, just melt through the heart. Try to bounce the chest through the chest. Try to get your chest closer to the ground. If you can tap the top of the head to the ground. More flexible, sink your shoulders without bending your arms and elbows. Try to get your forehead down so you might be able to get your nose or your chin right down. Be like a dog loyal to its master. Imitate that loyal creature. Playful creature. And now lift up the heels, bend the knees, make way to come forward, look into your hands. Walk or drop your feet forward, pull the body down onto your legs. Come right into standing, reach up and back. Bring the hands back to the heart. Rise up again, arms over the head. Go forward and down into Uttanasana. Fold the body in half. Resting deep humility. Lift the head and chest, press into your hands. Back into Chaturanga again. Through to Cobra or upward facing dog. Now, oscillate between the two poses. Round your back and then down facing dog. Sink the heart between your shoulder blades. Roll forward again. Into upward facing dog. Shoulders back and coil gracefully back the other way. Tuck the chin in. Round your back and fall. Allow your heart to fall towards ground and downward facing dog. One more time. Roll over your toes. Come forward. Roll over your toes all the way back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift up to the heels, bend the knees. Bring your feet forward again softly. Pull the body down onto your legs, Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms over the head. Let's go faster a little bit this time. Pull the body down onto your legs. Lift the head and chest, press into your hands, back into Chaturanga, through to upward facing dog, down into downward facing dog. Lift up the heels and the knees, spring forward lightly, pull or walk forward, pull the body down onto your legs. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Hands back to the heart. And from last variation, reach the arms up, hips forward, go down. From here, you have a few choices. So you can either lift up the heels and just come back down, just shift your weight forward so you feel a little more weight coming towards your shoulders over the fingertips. You can just press up off the heels. If you're comfortable, press up your hands, lift your feet up. Hold your wrists, go down lightly. Extend the legs if you like, and the elbows into chaturanga. Those are all just options. Now into upward facing dog. And back into downward facing dog. Options here, just lift up off your heels, roll forward, shoulders over the fingertips, and go back this way. So just come all the way forward, all the way back, coming to deep crouch. Or press, as you lift your seat, bring your belly onto your thighs, lift your heels, press into your hands, grip with your floor with your finger pads. Feet to the hands. Pull the body down onto your legs, Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing, jumping back. Hands back to the heart. Take a deep breath in here from the heart up to the space between your eyebrows. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine love towards all beings. Release the hands. So let go of all expectations, all attachments to results. Don't worry if you can't do the poses to the full extent that you imagine them to be in your mind. Just, it's the effort that counts. Just try your best. Standing on your left foot first, let's try some balancing poses. Stand on your left foot, take your right heel in your right hand, hold by the inside of the heel, the thumb is behind the heel. Try to raise your leg and the arm at the same time. So depending on flexibility, it might look more like a T shape, your arms level with the shoulders. Try to have your toes and your fingers on the same line. If you're more flexible, pull the leg up higher, look more like a Y shape. Lift the chest or look up. If you have good balance, lean to your left a little bit so you get your toes and fingers again to line up at the same height. Good. And from here, release the foot. I didn't do that very well, sorry, let me try it again. So engage the leg, come back, let's go right into eagle from here. Cant your body forward, allow your arms to fly out to the side. Arch your back. Try to get your feet up higher. If you lose your balance, you can always take your index fingers to the ground, raise a leg, lift the chest, and then fly your arms out. Imagine you're soaring from a great height. Now push off your left foot, see if you can come right back in the same pose as before, ballet pose. Watch the body move by itself. Release. Always exiting, holding, and entering with grace. The other foot now. Fix your gaze on a point the whole time to try to find a balance. Again, you can take your hands and your foot to the height of the shoulder, or come up higher if you can. Be more flexible. Lean a little bit to the right. Try to get the foot up a little bit higher, closer to the shoulder. Lift up to the chest. Push your lower back up and in. Then engage the leg muscles so you can take the leg down with control so it doesn't come crashing down heavily. Right into eagle. Fly like that magnificent bird. Imagine your skin in the surface of the ocean. Try to visualize that being in your mind, the animal or whoever you're representing, or whatever you're representing. And just imagine yourself in their bodies. Press into the right foot, press with your base of your toes, your toe pads. Right back up, gracefully. Bury your mind deep in the heart, watch by moving with more ease and grace and steadiness. take your left foot forward, bring your left fingertips down to the ground. Raise your right leg up, Ardha Chandrasana. Open up to the right, bring the right arm up. Try to get the right foot up high, turn completely sideways. If this is too much, or if you don't have a block, or you find yourself hunching down to reach the ground with your hand, you can come onto your knee if you like. This you can do from here. Or if you have a block, of course you use a block. So let's come into this pose here. Open up. If you want, you can take hold of the foot, bind the foot, and push the foot away from your seat. Roll the right shoulder back. Look over your right shoulder. Now from here we're going to try to go into dancer. So look forward, roll the right hip down, bend into your left knee a little bit. Take a half breath in, and you can take whatever form you like. So if you know other variations, you can do so. If you can't, body forward a little bit. Try to get your foot at the height of the head, your thigh parallel to the ground. If you're having trouble, you can just stay up like this. Just keep your knees together, your foot close to your seat. If you know other variations, if you know the overhead one, if you have good shoulder flexibility, you can take the foot, the outside of the foot, press the thumb to the base of the toes, and bring your elbow up. So lots of different variations. Use your imagination. Just like a dancer has much creativity. And then release. Come back down. Try it on the other side now. Do it this way. So we come down, step right foot forward, right fingertips come down, again to a block or onto your shin, left leg lifts up. Turn to your left. Your arms in one line, hand to hand, left foot comes up high. Feel like a starfish, extending your limbs in all directions. And bend your knee if you like. Take hold of the foot, push the foot away from the body if you can, away from the seat. Look over your left shoulder, so sort of feel like you're doing a Dhanurasana pose, a bow pose. Again, looking down, roll the left hip down a little bit, press off your right foot, and come up. You can stay like this, of course, with your thighs close together, stay upright. Or you can lean forward a little bit, push the foot away from your head, and just try to come in this pose here. Or again, if you know this is, or if you're an advanced practitioner, you know this variation. Take the base of your toes, your thumb, your fingers around the outside of the foot. Push in the foot. Try to get your elbow at least to the height of the shoulder, so you can turn it out without straining the joints. Okay, move with mindfulness. Lots of different variations. And release. Good, so now stand in the middle of the mat. Bring your fingertips together and then jump your feet out, facing out long into the mat. Go to your left this time. So if you're facing the other way from the opposite of the camera, you can just take a jump and face the other way, so that when you turn, you're facing the camera. Now try to get your knee over your toes. Try to come down low. Come into consciousness of a warrior, strong and mighty. If you allow your right arm to drop down, then your fingertips will find the earth. Bring the right arm up to meet the left, and Virabhadrasana 1. If your hip doesn't turn easily, you can lift the back heel up and spin the foot so that your foot's more straight. Look up to the point of the sword, your imaginary sword, which is your fingertips. Lower the knee down. Sink down to the seat. Getting ready for Papayasana. Take hold of your opposite elbows and just push your head back into the arms. Allow your body to fall back away from the leg. Make sure you don't crunch your lower back. Keep pulling your body by the hips on the inhale and exhale. Go back. If you feel comfortable here, you can extend your arms. Keep your elbows close to your head. They should bend. Think of the shape of crescent moon. Again, try to find your way into that shape. Again, variations, those who know, you can do the swan pose if you know that one. Bring the back foot up. Turn to your right a little bit. You have the knee a little bit to the right, to the outside, so that you can take your foot more easily up. Your fingers close to the ears. Left hand comes around and drops down, and then you find the hand a little more easily. And then you push the foot away from your shoulder. Think of a swan's neck. It doesn't have any big kinks in it or sharp angles. Smooth lines. Soften your upper joints. Push the foot into the arm. And whatever pose you have, release that. Come forward. Walk your left foot out. From here, scoot your right foot back and fall to the right. Try to get your right palm down. I'm going to do this way so you can see the ankle of the leg. So you don't want to have the knee coming away from the shoulder like this. If it does, you move your foot out so that your knee is underneath, is over the heel. Alternatively, some people end up like this. Your knees close, your foot far away. Either way, try to get your hips to square. So again, you try to get your knee close to your shoulder, right over your heel. Telescope your chest forward, anchor down through the hips. Bit by bit, maybe the belly comes down. If your belly comes down, you can move your arms the outside of the foot and allow your heart to sink down between your elbows. Be like a lizard sunning yourself on a warmer. Feel very heavy through the hips. The rest of the body will eventually fall. If you're right flat on your chest, you can take your arm around the front of the foot to the outside and underneath the knee, over the back, and then your right hand comes on your back and you can hold the right wrist. Move according to your condition. Respect your limitations. Now coming back onto your hands. And move your seat back a little bit and heel toe your left foot all the way to the right. Drop your knee down. Pigeon. Ideally, you want to have the foot on the same line as the knee. If it's too much for your hip, you can just move your foot in towards the front of the hip. If you're more flexible, you can actually move your foot further away. So the foot's directly in front of your nose, and then when you come down, your face will land on your foot. Okay, so we'll do it this way. The first one I showed, you take the whole foot with your right hand and just rock a little bit to the right a few times. Try to get more weight coming to that side. Both sides hips even. You slide your left hand forward, and your chest comes onto your leg perhaps at some point. Your shoulder on the first of the foot or on the foot, and then you can reach right arm up. Forehead down, express surrender. All these poses, just lose all the expectations, lose all attachments to the results, let go of all expectations. As you again, more flexible, your foot will be in front, and your chin, your forehead will be on the base of the toes, your chin on the heel. Keep reaching forward. More backs to the legs then from the toes, from fingertips down to the toes. And from here, walk your hands back. Pick your knee up, slide your left foot back, come up, right. Your body should look like a box here. Your legs should look like a box. Your right ankle, bend the toes under the back foot. Right arm up, take it to the outside of the knee, left hand can stay in the seat, and then you turn to your left. You can also have your left hand on your left hip, and then just roll the left hip down. If you can, lean back so you can get your hand to the heel. The outside of the heel, inhale, push the lower back up and in. Push the knee and the heel towards the left as you turn towards right as you turn towards the left. This is very easy for you. Parivrtta Parsvakonasana. Right arm up, and autonomy towards the right. Allow the arm to drop down. The armpit sitting on the outside of the knee. Left hand in, right hand, I should be this way so you can see. So your hand should be right near the shoulder. Your hand starts right near the shoulder, but then you push the left hand down to the right. You can use a fist if you want to get more power. Your belly comes up high on the side, and then push the center of chest towards the thumbs, roll the left shoulder all the way back. Try to get your chest and face to turn up. You want to take a bind. Move your hip back a little bit, your elbows in the space underneath the knee. Use your left hand to you push your hip back so you can get your hand to slide in underneath a little bit more easy. Give yourself more space. Left arm goes over the back. Bind the fingers together or hold the wrist. And then turn again. Left shoulder back. Chest up. If you can, take the knee up off the ground. Hold the breath. And push through the back heel. The base of the toes as well. Turn so it looks like you're lying on your back almost. Your shoulders touch at the same height from the ground. Now break the pose. Come back. From here, just walk your hands back towards the middle between your feet and come all the way up. Now again, we're going to, if you need to, turn 180 degrees. So when you go to the right, you're facing towards the camera. Sink down to the seat. Make sure your knee's not popping in. So over the foot, your hips are nice and low. Be like a mighty warrior, strong, proud, to serve and determined. Bring the left arm up to meet the right. Turn hips and chest forward. Look up. Allow head to drop back. Say this pose, take me anywhere to do your service. Grant me higher devotion. Now from here, lower the knee down. Sink your seat all the way forward. Take hold your opposite elbows and just push your head back in the arms. Now you want to fall away from the front leg. Inhale, pull the body up. Exhale before you lean back. So you don't crunch your foot and make a big fold across the lower back. You can extend the arms any time. Kapiyasana. Look back. Maybe see your fingers over the toes. Crescent moon. Or you can take your swan again. Make sure your knee goes a little bit to your left. So when the foot comes up, it's a little bit from the shoulder. Lean towards your shoulder a little bit. Towards your foot. So your foot's close to the shoulder. Bend your elbow deeply so your fingers are close to the ear. When your right hand drops down, you find the fingers more easily. And then push the foot away from your shoulder. Look up. Elongate the arms. Try to push your chest forward and up. If you're doing this variation, release the pulse. Bring the foot back down. From here, turn forward. Walk your right foot out to the edge of the mat more. And then from here, slide your left toes back. Fall to your left, trying to get the left front hip to come down, left arm down. And then roll to the right so you can get the right form down. So you should have, again, hips even, more or less. If it's too much, you stay on your hands. If you can go lower, go lower. You bring your right form to the outside of the foot. If your belly is close to the ground or on the ground, and then eventually your chest will come down. Imagine you have the hand of heart, a hand of God on the back of the heart, encouraging you to come down, surrender. Surrender to His touch. Fix your gaze at the Lord's third foot because it's His gaze. Try to copy them in every way possible. Imitation is the highest form of obedience and reverence and respect. Now release. You're going to come up. Your hips back a little bit. Walk your right foot to the left. And then come forward again so you can bring your knee down. Again, try to line up your foot with in the same line as the knee, or adjust as you place of pain or anxiety is think about what you're transmitting. You're imagining all beings are experiencing this through your body and are affected by your emotions and your feelings as well. So you want to feel good as much as possible. And now come down, so take hold of the foot with your left hand and slide the right hand forward from the right knee. If you can bring your chest down, your leg will be close to the throat, close to the top of the chest. Try to have both hip sides of hips even. If your left hip is not all the way down, front hip, just press into your left hand and tilt towards the left, trying to get more weight coming to that side. More flexible again, move your foot out forwards, bend in the legs a little bit more shallow, your legs a little bit more extended, and you bring your face onto your foot. Keep on trying to pull your body out, let your hips, legs, and your trunk. Try to see God in all the forms as always, all the unique ways that His grace and magnificence manifests in the process. And start to walk your way back. Pull your hips back, bring your knee up and slide your foot in. Your legs once again in a box shape. Your right leg at 90 degrees, bend the toes under the back foot, left arm up. Go to the right. Keep your hands on his feet. Your left hand on the outside knee. Inhale, push your lower back up and in. And keep rotating to your right. Look over your right shoulder. And then maybe you can lean back and take your hand to the outside of your heel. Keep lifting up your lower back. Make sure you don't sink when you exhale. Try not to allow your body to just slouch back down. You can stay like this, or Aditya Paschimottanasana. Left arm up. Go all the way down so the arm sits on the outside of the knee, the armpit. Right hand left, and then remember, if your hands are close to the shoulder, you have to push the right hand down so that a fist sometimes helps to give more power. The belly comes higher in the thigh, so it gives more room to spin. Right shoulder back. Again, if you want to take a bind, move your hips back, give more space to your knee and your seat. Use your right hand to guide the hand underneath. Kind of scoot your hand underneath, push it against your left inside thigh, so your hand comes under the belly. Right hand over your back. Take hold of your wrist or lock your fingers together. If you can, take your knee up off the ground as well. Right shoulder moves all the way back. If you know the variations, go ahead and modify as you need to. Break the pose. Back onto the hands here, into plank position. So from here we're coming into downward facing dog. Allow the head to drop down nice and low. Maybe you can touch the head to the ground even, some of you behind the hands. Raise the left leg up. And from here, you can try to slide the right hand back. So you might be able to take your hand to the inside of the foot and step on your fingers with your heel. If that's not accessible, you can take your hand somewhere on the inside of the shin or even just alongside the body. So whatever you manage to do is perfect. Just try your best. And then release that left foot, come down. You can also scooch forward to hold it if I let you pull into that. Sometimes this helps, especially if you can't get your head down. It helps with your balance. So now we're going to take the right leg up. So you can get your head to the ground behind your hands. And from here, walk your left hand back and take hold of the heel. From the inside, step on your fingers with your heel if you can. Or just somewhere along the leg, a little higher up, or alongside the body. Or not at all, you can just keep both hands on the ground and raise the right leg up. Just don't worry about the results. Quotes importance, the effort. Back into downward facing dog. Now bring the right foot forward to the hands, spin towards lung into the mat. Come up again into your star pose. And then jump your feet back together and your hands by the sides of the body. So move back to the back of your mat. So sometimes Dharma just falls into plank position, so lean forward, keep your body strong, and come down. If that's too much, just come down onto your knees first in the table and walk your way into plank. So just again, do according to your, always do things according to what is comfort, where you find a comfort zone. But still challenge yourself sometimes if you can. Bring your seat back, otherwise you don't make progress. You have to keep on trying, you have to keep on trying to go to your edge. Left hand comes more towards the center of the mat and spin towards your right. Your right ankle will be in front of the left. And then you can stay here, press your hips up. If you need to, you lower your left knee down. If you want to go further, keep pressing with your left hand. Spin a little bit more. Your left foot is at 45 degrees, place the big toe down. Make sure your outer edge, inner edge foot is not up. Press it down if you can. Lift your hips up, and this will get your foot to come flat. Make sure your left arm stays extended, don't drop into the shoulder. And then it comes more easier to maybe take your right foot up. As you take your knee. Reach. Take the foot. Again, go to the expression that is suitable for you, that challenges you, but doesn't put you in a place of pain or anxiety. It's not what you want to transmit. Release, come back down, come back into plank position. Go to the other side. So I like to move into downward facing dog first. Get your hips up, get my hips up before I move my hands. And then when I spin, my base is a little bit shorter. And this helps me to progress into the other variation. Hips forward. You can stay like this, drop your right knee down if you need to, or slide your left toes back and then push your hips forward and up. Should feel like in that Urdhva Dhammayasana. Make sure the base of the big toe is down and you're not dropping into your shoulders. You should be sinking down. Keep your arm fully extended. When your hips are high, it gives you more strength to bring your left knee up and eventually maybe the foot. Break the pose. Come back down softly. Back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come down into plank. Roll your knees. Sit on your heels. If you can sit between your heels. If it doesn't bother your knees, otherwise sit higher or change your position. Change into seated position that's comfortable for you. Bring the arms, do it this way. Actually, this way first. Bring the right arm up. Roll the arm going inwards so that the elbow is facing back. The elbow up high, and then the hand down the back. The hand, so the hand comes to your shoulder blades. You can push your your elbow up with your left hand a little bit higher, a little bit further back. Press the back hand into the arm. If you have the mobility to do so on your shoulders, left arm comes down, little head and shoulder forward, and bring your hands up to knees. Now tug on the top hand with the bottom hand. Your head is somewhere between your elbows. Lift up your chest. Exhale. Sink the shoulders down. Root down to the seat without dropping your body down. Seat position, start to slouch. Keep upright. Keep lifting the heart. Bring the elbow back. Tuck the chin in. Bring the elbow down. Right elbow and release. Shake out the shoulders a little bit. Try it on the other side. Bring the left arm up. Rotate the arm, bone inward. Bring the elbow up high above the head, and then bend the arm so the hand comes down between the shoulder blades. Use your right hand to guide the left elbow further up and further back behind the head. Push with the back foot as well. If you want, again, you can take your binder from the other hand, right hand. No forcing again. So be careful of your joints. Exercise joints every day, but in a mindful way, of course, not because you're going to deteriorate them. Inhale, lift up through the heart, push more back up and in. Exhale. Breathe down through the seat. Drop the shoulders without dropping the body down into the hips. Get the chin in, relax the spine so you can bring your left elbow down, and then release. Shake out the shoulders again. Keep the posture, Shilshasana. If you know what you're doing, go ahead into the pose. Otherwise, I'll show you some variations that you can try or modifications. You can start with prayer pose if you like. Start your forehead on the ground from your knees and lift your head up. If this is already where you're finding your edge, you go ahead and bring your hands to ankles and just try to get your hips over your knees. You'll feel a stretch in the back of the neck. It's quite a bit. If it's too much, you just bring your head forward. So you're on the top of the head as opposed to more in the back. If you want to go further, you can bring your wrists beside your knees on either side. Lift up the seat. Walk your feet forward so you can have your shoulders over your hips. Your hips over your shoulders. And then you can bring your knees against your elbows here and just flick your toes up and out to the side. And wiggling it up. If your seat is over your shoulders, you can move your knees to your upper arms, in the middle of the upper arms, and bring your feet up if you're comfortable. Yeah, otherwise, stay your feet close to the ground. Those are a couple of options. Or you can try this one if you feel more comfortable. Take hold of your opposite elbows underneath your shoulders. Your seat's all the way back. Don't move your elbows. Bring your hands in front, interlace them, and bring your head between your palms. Keep your elbows again from sliding out to the side. Walk your feet towards you, and you can either come up with both heels at the tongue and back down, pulsing up and down. Try to get your seat over your shoulders. Same line. Then you bring one leg back, and just allow the foot to hang heading towards the seat. Keep your foot flexed, your toes bent back. And from here, press into your forearms again. Squeeze the wrists. You feel your palms into your head, side your head, and just bend your toes back away from the ground so your toes are hovering above the ground. Just like that. Keep pushing through the foot that's behind you. You want to get your feet in the same line as the hips at the same height. Always just move according to your comfort level and just do these progressions so that you find your way up safely. Don't jump. No fast, hard, jerky movements. Make the experience pleasant and beautiful to watch for those who are witnessing the Supreme Self who's always there, witnessing especially. Play around a little bit more. And those of you who are up already or have been up, you can come into your lotus as well. If you have lotus. This makes the mind more one-pointed. Bring your attention and keep your attention to the space between your eyebrows if you haven't already. Nothing to do, no to go deeper within beyond the body, the mind, and emotions. Make your way down with control. Always with control. Engage your core muscles. Come down softly. And rest in child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out is not. And coming back up. Shoulder steps. So there's two ways to enter into it. If you have enough issues with your neck, or blood pressure, anything like that, it's too much to do shoulder steps, you can either just stay with your seat on your hands and just raise your legs up, and you can do this against the wall if you like. Your legs, your seat is right against the wall, your heels on that wall. Or you can see if you can do bridge pose. You bring your seat, your heels close to your seat, edges of feet in line with your hips, and lift your hips up. Walk your shoulders underneath. And then just try to bring your chest close to your chin, so your chest looks like a wall, your back to your knees in line with your heels. It's going to start off like this. Some of you can probably get into shoulder stand right from here. So if you want to try that, you bring your hands to your seat, make sure your wrists are in good condition, you're not compromised in any way, and your seat is resting on your hands. Fingers are facing towards back knees, bring one leg up, knee towards your chest, extend the legs fully, your toes come over your head, keep pushing into your upper arms that are on the ground and your hands into the seat, bring the other foot up to meet it. And then from here, push your hips forward and try to find a straight line into Shavasana. Or come up the normal way. You just roll onto your back. Feet behind the head and place your hands on the mid-back and make your way up Manapasana at the top. So if you have a full lotus, you can do it now. Not half lotus. Full lotus only if you have that. Otherwise your legs are straight. Right off your shoulders, you can try to bring your hands to your thighs as well, both whether you're in lotus or your legs straight. You can do that. Bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows and merge again with the highest supreme consciousness within. In every form, see it, that divine presence. All beings, all connected together through God. He's equally present in all forms, in all beings. If you're low, try to get your knees higher than your hips. Push your hips forward. Now if you're on loose, you can do Pindasana. You can bring your legs down against your body. You're not going to take a bind, go ahead. If you want the arms on the outside of the legs, you join your hands behind your seat or underneath your seat and you pull your legs right against your chest. If you do not have a lotus, bring your feet down behind your head, Halasana. If your feet don't come down all the way, you can just try to encourage them to come down by pressing gently into your lower back with your hands, and maybe the feet come down more. If you want, drop your thighs against your chest, your knees on each side of your head. Go deeper within. You are not the body and the mind and emotions. Go beyond all that. Squeeze the knees by the ears to withdraw from all your senses. All the to go down the ears as a result of your senses. Let go of it. And then we come back. So, we're going to try something. Bring your hands onto your back. Those of you who can, and if you know, and who know they can, bring your hands onto your back. One foot at a time comes down. So you're back into bridge. So from here, from bridge, you have a couple of options. You can just do fish. You can place your hands underneath your seat, lower your seat down on your wrists, extend your legs, and push your chest up. And the top height comes here. You can do this with your legs down or your legs up, 45 degrees. If you have a little bit more mobility, you're in bridge, lift your heels, bring your heels together, separate your knees wider, and then walk forward your elbows and shoulders until you can take hold of your ankles. Once your elbows are close to the ankles, the heels, lift your chest up, your head up off the ground. Keep pulling on your ankles so your knees can come down forward in front. then once your knees are down, bring the top of the head back down, counter pose. And still hold on to your ankles or take hold of opposite elbows over your head. And just expand front of the chest. Now from here, if you're doing counter pose, you bring hands beside your head, push into heels or palms. You might need to walk your foot and your hands and your head out a little bit more. Push off with your toes. Take a breath in. You might be able to make it right into Urdhva. If it's too much, you just come out of the pose. You come from your back. Those of you who are fish pose, slide your feet in. Bring your fingertips beside your head. Lift your seat. Hold your breath, and then slide your head back behind your hands. Turn your hands around, fingers facing slightly outwards and fingers wide. And then push into your, take a breath in and lift your head up, or keep your head on the ground. Again, move according to your abilities. You can play around with your Urdhva Dhanurasana a couple of bits. If it's too much, you stay in bridge pose. So, from bridge pose, or even from Urdhva Dhanurasana, you can bring your left knee up into your chest, extend the legs straight up. Okay, take your leg out to the side. Feel like you can do this from your bridge as well. Back up, knee to the chest, and back down. Try on the other leg now. Bring the right knee up into your chest, extend the leg up. Try to get lots of height. Try to keep your arm, try to get your arms straight eventually. And if you feel comfortable, you can pull the knee leg out to the right if you like. So different muscles, let's explore them all. Back up. And do this always in a mindful way. Know your limitations. Back down, lower your head, and relax on your back. Breathe in, breathe out all fatigue. Relax. Slide your left foot in a little bit if you need to. Bring the right leg up. Bring the knee to the shoulder, hold on to the ankle, and pull the foot towards your head. Straighten the leg if you can, as much as you can. If you feel comfortable, you can extend your left leg straight out in front. Be very flexible. You might be able to bring your leg a little bit to the right and just try to get your foot to the ground beside your head. So this is an upside down Hanumanasana almost. And bring your foot up and cross the chest now. If you can hold the foot in your hand, or if you can place the foot in the crook of the arm and try to bring your shin down right onto your chest. So this looks like prone pigeon. So all the similarities, we are more alike to each other than we think. All the similarities. Now back into half happy baby pose. Bring the right foot back up over the knee and bring the right knee down alongside the body, just underneath the arm. And if you can slip your right shoulder in front of the knee. So and push into the back knee of the shoulder. Try to lift your right hip a little bit. Lift your right knee up higher so it comes close to the ear. And if you need to, bring your left knee right towards your shoulder and to tuck. Now lift your shoulders up. And bring your foot back behind your head. Lift your shoulders and pull your foot to your left. You might be able to eventually get your foot behind your head. Otherwise, you keep working the pose, just keep moving a little bit, wiggle around, see if you can eventually come closer. Lift your head, bring your chin to your chest. Make sure your foot is pressing back towards the mat behind you. So bit by bit, release that, try the other side. So start, if you like, with your right foot slide as slightly bent your foot on the ground, and bring your knee, left knee to the shoulder this time. Take hold of the ankle and pull on the foot, bring closer to the head. If you're comfortable, you can slide your right leg out fully, very flexible. Let's take the foot and try to bring the foot down beside your, just on the other side of the shoulder. Or your knees on the other side of the shoulder, your foot is a little bit behind your head. And from here, fold the leg across the chest. Take the foot in your hands. Take your time. You don't have to force your shin down onto your chest. Do it gradually. And maybe it won't come down all the way. It's okay. Just do your best you can. If you can, you can place the foot in the crook of the arm and just allow the shin to just sink down onto your chest. And bring your foot back. Line with your knee, over your knee, half like the baby pose. Bring the knee down to the ground. See if you can slide your left shoulder in front of your knee, and then slide your right foot in a little bit. Again, wiggle around. You have to lift your left side and knees up a little bit so you can get your knee close to the shoulder. And then from here, lift your head up off the ground. Push the foot a little bit further back behind you and pull towards the right so you can get your leg behind your foot behind your head. It's a little bit easier if you have your knee right into your right knee into your body. Wiggle a little bit. Just try to move. Just Dharmaji is always moving constantly. Just try to make your way into the pose. Lots of different tricks to try out. The more you practice, the more these tricks come more naturally to you. And soon every pose becomes comfortable and steady enough to do meditation. Now release, relax, breathe in, breathe out. Now come to seated position. Cross your ankles. Come onto your knees. I'm going to start a little bit more conservatively. Hands on the seat, pushing the seat, pull down, push your hips forward. Allow your chest to go up and the head to go back. Lean forward your hips. So your hips are a little bit beyond your knees. Now, it's a little bit easier if you bend your toes under actually. So you can bend your toes under, press into your toes, and hinge forward. Pressing up through the heels, push into the roots of your toes. If you feel comfortable, you can bring one hand down, bring it to the right heel, the right hand down, left hand to left heel. And bring your heels close together so you can lock your baby fingers together. Feels really nice to fall forward on your knees. Head all the way back. From here, release. Bring right hand back on the right seat, left hand left side seat. Push the seat, pull down, and lift back up. Now flatten your toes. Camel. Working progressively. If you feel it's too much, if you can't, when you lean back, you can't find your feet very easily, you just stay with your heels up. You continue with gravity. Okay, if you can, lean back a little bit, place your hands on your seat to help, and then once your shoulders are past a little bit behind your heels, right hand comes down right foot, left hand comes down the left foot on the sole of the foot. Push your hips forward to line up over your knees, allow your head to come back. Now those of you who have found your edge here, stay there. If you want to go further, you can slide the right hand back, so your thumb's in the back of the knee, hand, the rest fingers are hugging around the outside of the knee, and same thing as your left hand. Push your thumbs in the back of the knees, and just wrap your hands around the outside knees. Now so you can lean back all the way and bring your head down. Again, according to your condition and your abilities. option. So place your hands beside your head, press up, your head up off the ground. And so you might be able to walk your fingers forward towards your knees as you come down onto your elbows. So try to hold your toes, your forearms on the ground, like Vrishvasana. Be more flexible. Then you should be able to hold your heels. This is pretty deep in your hands and feet, shoulder movement. So again, at your own ability level. Now from here, you can put your hands beside your head, and you can tuck your chin and just come down on your back if you're stronger. Press off your fingertips, and throw your hips forward, come back up. From here, you're either on your back or you're in child's pose. Forehead to the ground. If you're in child's pose, breathe in. Breathe out. Now come to seated position. Regardless of where you are, bring your legs out in front, and bring your right leg over the left. So your right foot is on the outside of the shin, somewhere between the heel, the knee, and the ankle. Right hand right down the center back, just against the back. Left arm up. Press the forearm against the thigh. Push your knee towards the elbow, towards the right. Keep turning to the right as well. Start the twist from the very low in the body, the base, the hips. Inhale. As you can see right through your skin and see the movement of the spine spiraling upwards. Eventually your chin comes over the back shoulder. And coming back, those who want to try, slide your left foot in just beside the right, and then bring your left hand down beside your right. Lean forward, hinge forward, allow your elbow to sit in your right hip. You can bring even your right ear down and just allow your legs to sit on your right arm. Those who are stronger can take your left leg back, your right leg up in front, and maybe lift your head up off the ground. Not important as Tamaji says. Okay, other side. Your right leg extend, your left foot on the outside of the leg, between the knee and the ankle, right arm up, go to your left. Push the lower back up and in. Set your arm, bring your arm right to the center of the back, and right behind the seat. Push your knee towards your right elbow, your right elbow. Turn more to your left. Then you try to get your chin over your shoulder. Try not to allow the body drop down into your hips with the exhale, stiffen twist. From here, lift forward again if you like. Bring your feet together, your knees together. The right arm up again. You want to have your arm, your upper arm, the knee part of the arm, just against the middle of the thigh, not too close to the knee because your knee might slip off. So close as possible to the hip. Bring your hand down and then lean forward. Hover your body close to the ground. Bring your left hip just into the left, your left elbow into your left hip. And you can just allow your legs to the arm. You can bring your legs front. Maybe bring the right leg back. You two, you bring your left ear onto the ground. You don't have to extend your legs. Keep your feet close to your seat, your legs bent. Bit by bit. Eventually, your body moves into the poses more easily. Just do what you can. Release. Come onto your back. Lie down now for Shavasana. Allow your body to just rest. So feel the body getting very heavy, sinking into the ground. bring yourself into a state that allows you to fully surrender all attention, all efforts. And imagine just becoming just a vessel through which you receive all the best benefits that you can distribute to all beings just through your intention, just through your offering of it. Direct all that's incoming right to the spiritual heart, located in the right side of the physical heart in the center of the chest. This is the residing place of the highest self of God. And as God is equally present in all forms, and all the benefits will go to all beings as well. Now just relax. Immerse yourself in all that is coming to you. When you inhale, feel as though you're being flooded by all that goodness. Imagine everything that you need is coming in through the skin. Absorbing it, imagine it coming in like great beams of light, filling you up, completing it. On the exhales, imagine that any negativity in any form that exists is just being sent out of the body with the exhales through the skin. And this makes more room for more of the goodness to come in. Think of each pore as a revolving door, all the goodness coming in, and then pushing all the other stuff out as it continues to circle around. The door revolves. It just sends all the negative energy and negative effects out of the body. It just allows all the goodness to pass in. Say to yourself the following sentence 3 times to ingrain that intention of staying in this mindset of just cultivating compassion. So repeat yourself the following sentence 3 times mentally to ingrain in your heart and your mind at all times. I see God in all beings. And then when you can think of that and of every being in that way, having a divine essence, that divine essence within, how would you want to possibly hurt anybody? Well, we're all one. So keep in that mindset, seeing the divinity, the divine grace in all beings. Now prepare to carry that into the world. Prepare to come back from Shavasana. Slowly, gently, quietly come back up. We'll close the practice with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Instill the peace within. Send it out to all beings everywhere. Shanti, Shanti. so much for